Since you are so well armed, Marshal, why is it necessary that your prisoner remain chained?
Does it disturb?
Airing from 1959 to 1973, this classic on NBC Bonanza holds the record as the network's longest-running Western series, following the Cartwright family. Led by Ben Cartwright at the Ponderosa Ranch in Virginia City, the show was beloved by millions for its simple yet gripping storyline. Watch as Ben and his sons defend the city and aid those in need, revealing secrets and insights along the way.
Well, that's a mighty fine-looking signature. Much better than I could have done. But then
In 1959, while most shows portrayed fathers as dim-witted, Bonanza's producer David Dortort sought to showcase an admired father figure deserving of respect. He fought to extend the show's duration from 30 minutes to 1 hour. This classic series presented a refreshing perspective on fatherhood, highlighting strength, wisdom, and integrity in a patriarchal role. With this shift, Bonanza not only entertained audiences, but also set a new standard for portraying fathers on television. The emphasis on a respected paternal figure resonated with viewers, making Bonanza a pioneer in depicting fathers in a positive light during a time when such representations were rare. The show's focus on strong family values and the portrayal of a father figure as a pillar of support and guidance garnered widespread acclaim and admiration. Bonanza succeeded in challenging the prevailing stereotypes and fostering a more realistic and uplifting portrayal of fathers on screen.
It hurt?
Nah.
Yeah, I got.
In 1959, the TV series Bonanza featured characters who never changed clothes, a cost-saving measure that allowed the production crew to reuse stock footage efficiently. One of the notable actors on the show was Michael Landon, whose original name was Eugene Maurice Horowitz. He portrayed Joseph Little Joe Cartwright in this classic. Sadly, Michael Landon passed away at the age of 54 in 1991 after bravely battling cancer. Bonanza remains a beloved series remembered for its iconic characters and compelling storylines.
Come on! Over here! Come on, over here!
The TV series Bonanza featured a multi-talented cast with individuals who could sing. In 1964, four Cartwrights joined forces to create the Christmas-themed album Christmas at the Ponderosa. Pernell Roberts, known for his role as Adam Cartwright, made the difficult decision to leave the show in 1965, despite it being at the height of its ratings, prioritizing his emotional well-being. In hindsight, Roberts recognized that departing Bonanza was the right choice for him, even though it meant potentially missing out on $1 million.
I reckon they ain't used to strangers or something, Little Joe.
In 1965, Dan Blocker founded the first Bonanza Steakhouse in Indiana, which expanded to Canada in 1971. Victor Sen Young, who played Hop Sing on Bonanza, was also a real-life chef and authored The Great Wok Cookbook in 1974. This classic inspired a restaurant chain and a chef in real life. It's fascinating how a TV show could lead to the creation of a popular eatery and the successful culinary endeavors of one of its actors. Bonanza truly left a lasting impact, not just on the screen but in the real world as well.
I'm taking you into custody.
Producer David Dortort envisioned the TV series as a Western inspired by the legend of King Arthur, with Ben Cartwright as the king and his sons as his knights. Dan Blocker, who played Eric Haas's Cartwright, was a well-educated man with a postgraduate degree and experience as a teacher before acting.
$17 American.
$17. What I tell you, Mr.
Bonanza initially struggled with ratings, but eventually became a huge success after moving to Sunday nights and being the first color TV show. Fans traveled to Incline Village, Nevada, to see the fictional Ponderosa Ranch, leading to the creation of a theme park that was a major attraction until its closure in 24.
That's right. Well, Cartwright, my son Jason is the father of that child.
When Bonanza first aired, guest stars were paid more than the regular cast. As the show grew in popularity, the main actors became household names. To maintain an equitable distribution of screen time, all four stars received equal exposure on the show. This approach contributed to a well-rounded and harmonious viewing experience for audiences. Over time, Bonanza solidified its reputation as a classic Western series that showcased not only talented actors, but also a commitment to fairness in on-screen representation.
I just told you. Those men are not in this.
In 1959, the TV series Bonanza featured a running joke known as the Cartwright Curse, where every woman who fell in love with a Cartwright either died or left town. Several actors on the show, including Green, Blocker, and Roberts, opted to wear topes, while Landon sported a natural thick crown of hair. This classic showcased the intertwined lives of the Cartwright family on the Ponderosa Ranch, highlighting the struggles and triumphs they faced in the Wild West. The Cartwright curses added a touch of humor and drama to the show, keeping viewers entertained as they followed the adventures of the Cartwrights. The dynamic between the characters and the unique plot twist kept audiences tuning in each week to see what would happen next. Bonanza remains a beloved classic that has left a lasting impact on television history.
Please, senorita.
In the late 1950s, Bonanza faced significant production costs, with weekly expenses ranging from $100,000 to $150,000. This investment proved to be money well spent. Michael Landon, a key figure on the show, demonstrated remarkable dedication. He appeared in 402 of the 416 episodes, solidifying his status as a prolific actor and expanding his role to include that of a writer and director. Landon's commitment and talent contributed significantly to the success and enduring legacy of this classic series.
Don't cut unless you plant.
That's right.
In later years, Michael Landon became challenging to work with, often trying to enforce his ideas and causing delays in production shoots. In 1972, there was a historic moment on the TV series when Dan Blocker passed away. This sad event was publicly acknowledged on air, a first in television history. To pay tribute to Dan Blocker, Michael Landon took it upon himself to rewrite the script.
Well, now we know who our great lady is.
Dan Blocker, the largest baby born in Bowie County, Texas, weighing 14 pounds at birth, grew up to be a gentle giant with a postgraduate degree. On the set, Dan Blocker was called Hoss, a play on his character's middle name, though his character's full name was Eric Hoss's Cartwright. In this classic TV series, Bonanza, Hoss Cartwright's character epitomized kindness and strength, endearing him to fans worldwide. His portrayal of the lovable and warm-hearted Hoss left a lasting impact on audiences, solidifying his place in television history.
$100, Mr. Cartwright, and I sure want to thank you.
In 1959, Robert Altman had his eye on Dan Blocker for the lead role in MASH, but the producers ultimately chose someone else. Blocker, however, found success in other projects. Bonanza was a groundbreaking show, being one of the first to be filmed in color. This move not only helped RCA sell more color TVs, but also significantly boosted the show's popularity. The vibrant visuals made Bonanza stand out, captivating audiences and solidifying its place as a classic television series. Blocker's talents may have missed one opportunity, but his involvement in Bonanza contributed to its historical significance. Bonanza, a classic TV show that premiered in 1959. It is set on the Ponderosa Ranch in Nevada during the 1860s. The show revolves around the Cartwright family who owns the ranch. The main characters are Ben Cartwright and his three sons Adam, Hoss, and Little Joe. Ben is a widower with a strong moral compass. Adam is the intellectual. Hoss is gentle but physically strong, and Little Joe is impulsive. The show highlights their adventures, relationships, and struggles. Bonanza was a significant hit and ran for 14 seasons, making it one of the longest-running Western series in television history. It won several awards and is remembered for its memorable characters and unique family dynamics.
Big Red there to go any way except first class, can you?
Oh, no.
No, he's right, Pop.
The casting process for the 1959 TV series Bonanza involved thorough auditions and chemistry tests to select the key actors for each role. Pivotal moments during the casting sessions helped define the final cast of the iconic show. Lorne Greene was chosen for his role as Ben Cartwright after showcasing his commanding presence and fatherly demeanor. Michael Landon impressed the casting directors with his youthful charm, ultimately landing the role of Little Joe. Dan Blocker's audition showcased his larger-than-life personality, making him the perfect fit for the role of Hoss. Finally, Pernell Roberts was selected for his role as Adam Cartwright due to his acting versatility and brooding intensity. These actors brought their unique talents to Bonanza, creating a legendary ensemble cast that resonated with audiences for years to come.
Well, if the settlers decide to fight against their evictions, I'm not going to stand by and watch them get shot at.
The directorial vision behind the 1959 TV series Bonanza was focused on creating a visually stunning and emotionally engaging portrait of life on the frontier. The director's approach involved showcasing the rugged beauty of the landscape, the complexities of human relationships, and the moral dilemmas faced by the characters. Drawing inspiration from classic Western films, the director infused the show with a sense of grandeur and epic storytelling. The director's style emphasized sweeping shots of the vast and untamed wilderness, juxtaposed with intimate close-ups that captured the emotional depth of the characters. Collaborating closely with the cast and crew, the director encouraged improvisation and spontaneity to bring authenticity to the performances. By fostering a creative and collaborative environment on set, the director was able to elicit powerful and nuanced performances from the cast while ensuring that every aspect of the production contributed to the overall vision of the show. Through their unique creative influences and collaborative approach, the director of Bonanza brought a timeless and compelling story to life, captivating audiences with its rich storytelling and unforgettable characters.
You only one man?
Yeah, well, that ain't but one saloon, is it?
The production of the 1959 TV series Bonanza involved elaborate set designs that recreated the Old West on sound stages. The locations were carefully chosen to depict the rugged terrain of the Nevada mountains where the story was set. Logistical challenges included managing a large cast and crew in remote filming locations. Innovative techniques like using matte paintings and miniatures for expansive outdoor scenes were employed to enhance the visual quality of the show.
I see. The Cartwrights, eh? What's the matter with them? They feel it.
The musical score and soundtrack of the 1959 TV series Bonanza were created to enhance the storytelling and emotional depth of the show. Composers and musicians worked together to craft music that would complement the narrative and evoke the right emotions from the audience. Through a blend of orchestral arrangements, Western themes, and memorable melodies, the music of Bonanza helped set the tone for each episode, whether it be one of adventure, drama, or heartwarming moments. The composers and musicians involved in the creation of the score and soundtrack were dedicated to ensuring that every note resonated with the themes and characters of the show, adding a layer of richness to the overall viewing experience.
She means that if you was any smarter, you'd still be the second dumbest man in creation. And you're looking at...
One of the most iconic scenes in the 1959 TV series Bonanza is the opening sequence, where the Cartwright family is seen riding through the vast and picturesque Ponderosa Ranch. The sweeping landscapes captured by the cinematography give viewers a sense of the grandeur of the Wild West setting. The performances of the actors, particularly Lorne Greene as Ben Cartwright, convey a sense of strength and authority. Another memorable scene is when the Cartwrights face conflicts with various visitors to their ranch. The direction of these scenes creates tension and drama, drawing viewers into the family struggles. The performances of the actors, including Michael Landon as Little Joe and Dan Blocker as Haas, bring depth and emotion to these confrontations. The impact of these moments on the audience is significant, as they showcase themes of family, honor, and justice that resonate with viewers. The filmmakers and actors have commented on the importance of staying true to these values in portraying the Cartwright family's interactions and relationships. Overall, the combination of strong direction, compelling performances, beautiful cinematography, and timeless themes make these iconic scenes from Bonanza stand out in television history.
Suppose Harris tells her the truth. I thought you and me came to Virginia City to strike it rich.
Bonanza, the 1959 TV series, had a significant cultural and social impact. It resonated with audiences by portraying the frontier life of the Cartwright family on the Ponderosa Ranch. The show's themes of family values, justice, and conflict resolution strongly influenced pop culture during its time, showcasing a different perspective on the Western genre. Bonanza also contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes such as individualism, cultural diversity, and the changing dynamics of family life in the American West. Its portrayal of strong male characters and their interactions with society reflected the values of that era. The enduring popularity of Bonanza illustrates its lasting impact on television and popular culture.
Until my uncle comes?
Come on.
The 1959 TV series Bonanza received positive critical reception upon its release. Critics praised the show for its engaging storyline, well-developed characters, and impressive production values. Audience reactions were also favorable, with viewers appreciating the show's mix of drama, action, and moral lessons. Bonanza was well received by both critics and audiences alike, leading to its popularity and long-lasting success. The series garnered several awards and nominations during its run, including multiple Emmy Awards for Outstanding Cinematography and Outstanding Performances by the cast. These accolades signify the talent and hard work of everyone involved in the making of Bonanza. Winning awards and receiving positive reviews can boost the confidence of the cast and crew, validating their efforts and dedication to creating a quality television show. The critical acclaim and awards attributed to Bonanza not only honor the people behind the scenes, but also serve as a testament to the show's enduring impact and legacy in the realm of classic television. The recognition from critics and the industry further solidifies Bonanza as a timeless and beloved television series.
There's always a time. Well, you better get...
During the filming of the 1959 TV series Bonanza, the cast and crew faced many challenges. One interesting anecdote involves the development of the iconic character Hoss Cartwright, played by Dan Blocker. Initially, the character was meant to be a tough, rugged man, but Blocker brought a softer, more lovable side to the role that resonated with audiences. Another behind-the-scenes tidbit is about Lorne Greene, who played Patriarch Ben Cartwright. Greene would often entertain the cast and crew by singing between takes, showcasing his talents beyond acting. These personal touches added depth to the show and created a warm atmosphere on set. Despite the long hours and hard work, the camaraderie among the cast and crew helped make Bonanza a beloved classic of television history. The 1959 TV series Bonanza holds a significant place in film history for being one of the first television shows to be filmed in color, setting a new standard for visual storytelling. Its impact on future filmmaking can be seen in how it popularized the Western genre on television and demonstrated the power of serialized storytelling. Bonanza inspired subsequent works by highlighting complex family dynamics and moral dilemmas, influencing future TV shows and movies that explored similar themes. Its lasting legacy lies in its pioneering approach to television production and storytelling, making it a foundational piece of American television history.
Nothing, Ben. Just get me out of here.
Share with us your cherished memories and experiences of the iconic 1959 TV series Bonanza. How did this classic show touch your life and shape your view of the silver screen? Let your stories ignite a lively conversation and inspire others in their cinematic journey. Invite likes, shares, and subscriptions for a deeper exploration of the world of film.
I'm rich! I'm rich!